Hello there, welcome back to Supra. We're still here. Wondering what the heck Amino Sand is plotting to do now. It's Amino Sand again.
これから真田が家に帰って妹さんのお風呂を覗いたり下着を漁ったりすることは書かれてないわ。
What? I...
私が真田と一緒に覗いたり漁ったりするわけじゃないからね。
Okay. Make it sound like that's something I'd actually do. I can totally feel the malice in that explanation, that example.
でも分かりやすいでしょ。
You didn't have to be a jerk about it. Yeah, she's a bitch. All the same, I did more or less understand what she's saying. Came to school with Sakurone-san and Rika. Witnessed nor heard about it. As the protective email possibly include detail about the nation pardoning my specifically. Mean that she'll know everything. That was probably how it worked.
理解してくれたようね。他にも細かいルールはあるのだけど、その辺は省くわ。
So does this bird up and break all laws of physics? Given enough time, I bet you I can. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, that means I can. But they won't let me. Didn't seem as though she intended to email. And simply knowing the fundamental rules didn't pose a problem. There probably wasn't any need for me to my customers' information in detail for a part-time job. But Amino-san, you see those emails in exchange for your memories, right? Your happy memories.
もちろんそうよ。
You really okay with that? Give all that up just to predict the future?
知る必要があるのよ。何の覚悟もなく魔女と契約を結ぶほど愚かじゃないわ。
Okay. Amino-san said before she puffed up her chest proudly. Reason, her foreign features made her seem even more majestic than usual. So now you're falling for her.
真田、私を誰だと思ってるの？
Bitch. If she wanted an answer, never asked for a nice one. Ooh.
これからあの店で働いて私にも関わっていくというなら知っておきなさい。私のことを、天野アンジェリーヌ・ホタルのことをね。
Amino-san boldly smiled. In the modest, dancing rhythms. Adeline, Angie, made herself sound pretty distinguished, but in that moment I found it difficult to argue with her. So, for a short while, I simply stood there and continued to watch her. Okay. you're planning to go after the foreign one next. With breakfast over and preparations for school complete, I relaxed. Living room. When?
そういえばアルバイトは早速今日から始まるんだったっけ？
When you least expect it. Yeah, I start tonight, and my shift ends around at 8 o'clock. There's no guarantee I get out on time. So I might be around 9 o'clock before I get home.
9時ですか。少し遅いですね。私がお迎えに出ましょうか。
I would actually prefer you didn't. I'll be fine. So you two can just keep on doing what you usually do. The city was the textbook example of peace. Rika would be fine. Go out by yourself. Okay. Alright. I won't be needing dinner either.
いえ、用意しておきます。
You will prepare it. I'll eat when I eat. Good. I had to prepare Kamoshida-san's dinner anyway. I could just make a share while I was at it. So I thought.
用意して帰りをお待ちしてます。それが妹としての務めですから。
Okay.
もちろん母も同じよ。夕食の残りを夜食としてゆきなりくんと一緒に食べる覚悟はできてるわ。
Now we know. That sounds a little early for a midnight snack to me. Didn't exactly sound like anything that required preparing herself either. Putting her jokes aside for a second. Oh, definitely whatever you may for me. But there is no need for either of you to get up and wait for me to get home.
ですが。
I knew that you're going hungry because of me. I won't be able to focus. Smiled worriedly. Enrico looked troubled.
そうですね。兄様はお優しいですから、私なんかのことも心配してしまいますよね。あれ？私微妙に除外されてない？
Possibly being left out. Well, I am grateful that you gave me an honest response, Mom. That's fair. Mika, you've got to think about yourself at least. As much as Mom does, okay?
私はそこまではちょっと。親はなくともたくましく育つのね。
Okay. Is that a bad thing? I'm gonna immediately assume that's a good thing. This depends on context. Tears were faintly forming. Thank goodness she didn't figure out that I was suddenly making fun of her. Get that want to make me dinner, but I can't just reheat it and eat it then. You can go ahead and eat dinner without me.
わかりました。
I got shit in the... How I got a fridge in purgatory? I don't fucking know. But it's there. I don't think I have any leftovers in the fridge. Fucking hell, game. Now you're making me think. Do I have leftovers in the fridge? We're gonna go check. Now you're making me question this thing. Why did you do this? Well, I'll be honest, I actually do have some leftovers. I'm recording this literally after Thanksgiving, so yeah, I do have some leftovers. Not a lot. This is something. If you wanna know, yes, I actually walked over to my fridge, got that far. I was even talking, I think you guys heard me a little bit. Surprised my mic didn't pick that up. Kinda comedic. For some reason, my sister clenched her fist tightly and nodded. Dang, to freaking kill our main character?
疲れてお帰りになる兄様のために毎晩美味しい夕食を作っておきます。
Am I supposed to be all happy because of that? I can't tell. I might work long days off when I'm not recording. No one cooks meals but me.
お母様のためはないのかしら。
Is her mother supposed to be threatened by this?
兄様、バイト頑張ってください。
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just tending to the store. It'll be an easy job.
はい。でも上白さんには
Don't worry about it. It's only Kamashiro.
何でもありません。
You're gonna get bad sense to you. She gave me a vague smile and shook her head.
それでは私はちょっとまだやることがありますので。
Right? Rika said before leaving. Kitchen. Zippy. Acting kind of weird.
そういえば、ゆきなりくんがバイトするお店って女の子がやってるって言ってたわよね。
A bad thing? I don't get fired, that's good. Yeah, I guess so. Wasn't adorable enough for her as a girl. Proceed.
もしかするとお兄ちゃんを取られた気にでもなってるのかもね。
I'll proceed to let the fight happen. I'm gonna grab the popcorn. Maybe a few extra snacks. Proceed. Will someone as level-headed as Rico really thinks things so childish? Knowing people, yes. Now I'm stuck in purgatory, so there's a good chance that's yeah. People get threatened by the weirdest thing. It's really dumb. I don't know why and I don't know how. I don't want to know either way. Although it can be funny. I have a feeling some of you have already seen some of those where someone does like the dumbest shit. Yes. But back to the story. But now that she mentioned it, Rika had acted a little strangely when she met Kamashiro-san. No, maybe it was more Kamashiro-san herself. It acted differently. I wonder if both of them had something on their minds. Rika sighed. They couldn't begin to imagine what was going through that witch's mind. Mind. Gone again. Fuck. That witch was absent again today. Wasn't Kamashiro-san lending far too carefree school life. Realize that the redhead. We don't really see the teacher. We have like multiple students with like different crooked hair colors. I see one that's green. We have Blondie over there. Redheads. At least there's options. Whatever reason, I ended up looking over at Amino's thing. Who was diligent? Notes. As far as I knew, she one and only customer. He told me that the witch had bestowed the power of foresight in exchange for happy memories. It seemed like a handy ability. Hey, if the consumption for it were anything else, I did it myself. The world had given that powerful. What was she foresight for? And from here, I think it's the best time to kind of end the episode, leaving us questioning ominous and we'll be using it for another thing. But I hope you guys have a great time, great day too. Eventually, I'm gonna get extra supply of food. Eventually. But I hope you guys have a great time and great day too. I'll see you guys next time.